Yeah. Okay. Shivchey HaRan. We hold him as if you test. After Shabbos on Sunday, the tzaddik, Moreno Harav, Rabbi HaRan Kaliska, came to Rabbeinu Zichron Livrocha and they spoke alone. And after a day or two, Rabbeinu Zichron Livrocha became very, very sick. And he sent a pigeon to the tzaddik. And every single day, the Moreno Rabbi HaRan Kaliska would come to visit Rabbeinu. And afterwards, there was a very famous Maisa over there with a Moiser. You know, it's a Yid that gives over Yidden to the Goyim. There's a Moiser that was there. This particular Moiser was one of the people of Chutz La'aretz that came there. And it became a Moiser by the Pesha, the Pasha, the ruler, the Arab ruler, whatever it is. And he did great damage to the people of Tveria. And he had the biggest people in Tveria in jail. And he put them in jail for 9 weeks. So then the Sfaradim came to the Pesha and they gave him a lot of money. You know, they bribed him with a lot of money. And he let the Gedolim go. So they went and they grabbed that Moiser and they wanted to strangle him. Because that's, Al Pi Torah, that's the din. So he made himself as if he already died. And then he woke up and he went and he massacred them. Until the Pesha gave him, the Pasha, the ruler, gave him a reshus to do with the entire town the way he wants, whatever he wants. And he made him a governor, whatever it is. And he came to town with a big covered with Arab soldiers, Gdula, the covered. And immediately everybody ran out of town. Only the women and children played there, remained there. And the entire crowd was crying. It was Pchias and Tzako, every single house. Now Rabbeinu also wanted to run. He also wanted to run, but he couldn't because he was very weak. And he already started to go out of the city, but then he came back. And it was because it was through Rabbeinu Zichron Livrocha that everybody returned to town. Because this particular Moiser was very machnia himself, was very misbottled to Rabbeinu. And he went to Rabbeinu and he was machnia himself under him. And the way that Rabbeinu behaved with him, he says, there's not enough pages in the book to explain what he did with him, because he was doing it with unbelievable chokhmah until this Moiser was totally under Rabbeinu's feet. And he told the person that was with Rabbeinu Zohar that he should make a cruise, that all those that ran away, they should come back, and they all came back. And Rabbeinu spoke with him with chokhmah, and he told him that it is very befitting and very beautiful that Pocket, somebody who was the governor, of the entire Israel, that he should daven for the Tzara of Israel. The problems of Eden. Should be a Chosid, an Onov. And this Moiser was a hypocrite. And he thought that he was a chassid. So he started to speak in Rabbeinu of all kind of inyan of chassidus. And Rabbeinu made himself as if he doesn't know. Until this Moiser thought the Rabbeinu also holds him to be a Moiser, a chassid. So Rabbeinu spoke to him with chokhmah, with craftiness, and he spoke onto his heart that he should be margil himself to say Tehillim all the time. He said, this is how I will know that you have no gayas, you have no gaiva. If you can say Tehillim in my house before the people with great tears, with crying, and this is what he was. He started saying Tehillim and crying and his mamash with tears flowing, and then this Moshe became very, very weak. And still they would guard all the gates of the town, so the Mishulach will not come, because the Mishulach used to come with money from Chutz La'aretz. That was his Mesirah. That he said that a lot of money is coming from Chutz La'aretz to Eretz Yisrael. That's what he told the Arabs, that's what he told the Muslims. But Hashem helped them, and they were able to disguise this from this Ma'aseh. And they sent a man who was with Rabbeinu to Haifa, and he got the money from the Mishulachim, and he brought him to Tveria, and they gave it to Rabbeinu. Rabbeinu gave him the money, and they distributed it. And when the Ma'aseh became healthy, he boasted that he will do more bad to them, and his end was that he became sick the third time and he died. And Rabbeinu had big simcha. He had this particular schus because it's through him, everybody came back to town, and they came back to town, everybody was happy with him together. Mitzvah Hashem will continue tomorrow. Shut up. You want to see HaRan, okay?
Yeah.
Getting greedy. All right. All right. The sikha of today requires, it's a very long sikha. So it requires a shir all its own. So we will, Mitzvah Hashem, continue this when you have a little bit more time and when we start a bit earlier or whatnot. So let's just, I'm sorry, okay, I'm sorry. Okay.